Hi everyone, today I'd like to talk about makeup essentials. These are just a few products to get ready effortlessly and very quickly. I've set up this video in 6 sections of makeup that I think women need to create an everyday effortless look. You might not need all 6 sections depending on your makeup preferences or your skin type, but it's just a good place to start. These products are multi-purpose as well, so you can keep your makeup bag small, especially when you're out and about. To start, let's talk about base. You have your options of tinted moisturizers, powders, concealer, and foundation. If you have uneven skin tone and you need a higher coverage, I recommend a foundation. If you have pretty good skin or just need a light coverage, I recommend a tinted cream or a mineral powder. Pick whichever one you like. I just prefer a creamy concealer. So what I do with the concealer is I just go in on a blemish or a scar and I just blend it out using my fingers. Over here I have a blemish. And another pesky one up here because, it's that time of the month. Especially above the eyebrows. I seem to have some discoloration there, especially around the nose if you have redness. On the nose as well, because why not? Sometimes our noses get red. And the benefit of just using one item for concealing and using it as a light coverage foundation, I save space in my makeup bag and I save money. You could also use a liquid concealer, but this is just what I prefer to use. You can also use a concealer to bronze, just choose a shade or two darker than your normal skin tone. Next section is eyebrows. I always do my eyebrows as a second step because not only do I look more put together if I just have time for eyebrows, but if I do have more time for a more elaborate look, my eyebrow shape would create the foundation of where I put my eyeshadow placement. Now for products, you have lots of different options. What I like to use and what I gravitate towards is a pencil. The eyebrow pencil shape is quite important to me. I always like eyebrow pencils that have this triangular shape so that it's a little easier for me to draw them out compared to a very thin pencil. And there you go. With the spoolie at the end, I can blend out the brush strokes so that it makes it more natural. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Now what I like about an eyebrow pencil is, personally, I think that it's a bit easier for beginners as well because you have more control on where and how you apply the color. You can also use the eyebrow pencil as an eyeliner or an eyeshadow primer. So you go back in there and draw. The third section is mascara. Mascara is just such a vital product in a makeup bag. It just frames your eyes beautifully and draws attention to your eyes. Now, no matter the brand, I always try to choose a waterproof and black mascara because it's more likely to last all day, especially with my oily eyelids. So, starting at the base and moving up. And look at that. Such a big difference. Well, my eyelashes are not the longest, but the volume it creates I think there is a bit of a difference. Also, another way of using mascara is using it as an eyeliner. With a flat brush, pick up some more from the mascara wand and push the product into your lash line to create thicker and darker lashes. Moving on to lips, you can use it as is, as a lipstick, or as a cream blusher. The added advantage of using the same color for your cheeks and your lips is that you take away the doubt of matching your blush to your lip color by creating this uniformity from your cheeks to your lips. Pick a color that you feel comfortable with. I like using pinks because when I apply blush, I want to recreate that fresh and youthful glow. So, starting putting color in the middle of my lips and using my fingers and just blending out the edges. I think it looks more natural that way. Now, to use it as a blush, you just put one dot, two dot, and blend it out using your fingers. Clean fingers. You can use a red, but because it's such a bold color, I would say err on the side of caution, and a little bit goes a really long way. Even with this dark pink, which I guess is kind of like a light red, I'm only putting like 3 dots and it looks enough. Like I don't need any more. So here, 2, 3. You're very welcome to stop at this step for an easy everyday look, depending on your makeup preferences, of course. But if you're new and you want to get started on eyeshadow palettes, I recommend starting with a palette with shimmery colors. So something like this. It's got lots of shimmery colors and some mattes for you to play with. But with the shimmery colors, not only is it more forgiving um, compared to the matte shades, when you're still learning how to apply and blend eyeshadow properly, but you can also use the lighter shimmery colors as your highlight. And if you are someone that prefers using a shadow for your eyebrows, you know, a palette like this, you could use these two taupey brown shades as your eyeshadow color. Let's talk about brushes. Here are the brushes that I think you need to get yourself started. One is a face brush, and you can use it to apply powder after your base for product longevity, mattify certain areas of your face if you're not too keen on an all-over dewy look like me. You can also use this brush for bronzer, blush, highlight, and contour. For eyes, you really only need 2. A blender brush, just like this. A blender brush is good to create a soft wash of color or to blend out the edges of a shadow. Another brush is a rounded flat brush, just like this. For anything that needs a little more a precise application or blending out the lower lash line and the upper lash line. And there you have it, a compact guide to minimalist makeup. And even with just a few makeup products, you can do loads of different looks. It's just how you play with these different products. Better yet, it all fits inside a small makeup bag. What inspired me to do this video is a combination of me being separated from my makeup kit when I moved countries, and it forced me to really see, the makeup that I use on a day-to-day basis. And as much as I love and am grateful for the options that I have, as a beginner, I imagined that I'd want to try to be a little sustainable and, let's be honest, a little kinder to my bank account. So try it out. Go a week with just these products and see how you go. I hope you like this video, and if you do, give this video a like. Let me know how you do, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!